Animal studies of attachment. Lorenz conducted research into imprinting, a form of attachment where offspring follow the first large moving object that they see. He investigated this by dividing a clutch of gosling eggs into two groups. One group was raised by their natural mother, whilst the other lay in an incubator. When the incubator eggs hatched, the first living moving thing that they saw was Lorenz, and they soon started following him around. Lorenz conducted various tests. One involved placing the naturally hatched goslings with the incubated ones together. He found that when he stood present with the natural mother, the goslings separated themselves, one group following their natural mother and the other group following Lorenz. Lorenz noted that the process of imprinting was restricted within the time frame, first 4 to 24 hours. He called this the critical period. He also concluded that the process of imprinting is similar to attachment in humans. Other animal research has been conducted by Harlow, who investigated the importance of food, which was previously researched by the learning theory, over comfort on infant monkeys. Harlow separated newborn monkeys, from their mother and presented them with two surrogate mothers. The first was a wild monkey, which supplied the infant monkey with food. The second was a clothed monkey, which provided the infant with comfort. Harlow found that the infant monkey spent the majority of the time on the clothed monkey and only went to the wild monkey when it was hungry. On average, it spent 22.5 hours on the clothed monkey. In situations where the monkeys were frightened, they still sought comfort from the clothed monkey, contradicting claims that attachments are formed solely based on food. These are the general AU3 points. A major criticism of using animals to investigate human behaviour is that it is difficult to extrapolate the findings, as humans are complex creatures and are more socially and emotionally developed. This failure to make accurate generalizations weakens the validity of such research. A further limitation of using animals in psychological research are the ethical implications. In both Lorenz and Harlow's research, animals were separated from their natural caregiver when they were born and subjected to distress, which resulted in long-term irreversible psychological effects. For example, the monkeys in Harlow's research later grew up to suffer problems when mating and neglected their own offspring. Subsequently, this weakens the appropriateness of using animals in psychological research. Specific AU3. Although criticisms surround the use of animals for research, the findings from Lorenz's study have helped pioneer other psychological theories to be created. For example, Lorenz proposed that there was a short window in which imprinting could occur. This was taken by John Bowlby, who later proposed that it was vital for children to form their primary attachment between 7 months and 3 years. Sensitive period. Or there was a risk of an attachment would not be formed at all. This increases the appropriateness of using animals in psychological research, as in this case, the ends justify the means. Harlow's research has had important applications in a range of practical contexts. For example, it has helped social workers understand the factors in child neglect abuse, and so they are able to intervene to prevent it. It has also helped in the care of captive monkeys and has highlighted the importance of proper attachment figures for baby monkeys in zoos. Also breeding programs in the wild. This increases the appropriateness of the use of animal research when studying attachments in infants.